Why is Meka Whaitiri in Parliament at all, given that she's resigned? Hoping to shed some light on that is David Farrar, and he joins us now. David, good morning. Welcome to the show. Did you have the same thought yesterday? I was watching the first quarter of an hour of Parliament. Isn't that sad? What a sad and pathetic lives we have. And I couldn't discern what was going on. Can you help me?
No, I can help, but it was all a bit ridiculous. It's one of these arcane things where you've got the Speaker saying, look, for one purpose they're an independent MP, for another purpose they're a Māori Party MP because they've given their questions to the Māori Party, but so she can stay in Parliament, she's also still a Labour MP. And it's sort of legal because it's a ridiculous law with loopholes, but we should be clear, it's absolutely farcical that you can be a Māori Party MP and an independent MP and a Labour Party MP. You've got this pretty terrible law that says if you swap parties, you should get booted out of Parliament. And when she did her press conference, she said, I've resigned as a Labour Party MP, I've notified the Speaker, and that's what triggers the act. And it turns out it's a wee bit dodgy, I have to say, Michael, that she retracted the letter. And I'm not sure you can do that. If you send a letter to someone saying, I resign, you don't usually get to then take it back and say, I'm going to send you a different letter where I word it a bit differently and I'm only taking my vote away. So this isn't the end of it. There's going to be more questions in Parliament today on this because at the end of the day, it's a pretty stupid law, but it is the law of the land. And people do need to know, is Meka Whaitiri there legally as an MP still?
Well, the irony of it is that the purpose of the sections of the Act that are relevant to her are, quote unquote, to enhance public confidence in the integrity of the electoral system and enhance the maintenance of the proportionality of political party representation in Parliament as determined by the electors. If she jumped ship from Labour to Te Pāti Māori, which we all know she did, why doesn't the Speaker of the House and Parliament understand that?
Well, the Speaker is the decision maker, not Parliament. And the Speaker is saying, yes, I heard what she said in a press conference, but the law says I can only act on not just a written communication, but a signed written communication. Part of the speculation is because she emailed him and that doesn't signature, that doesn't trigger the act. Which again, on the substance is ridiculous. It shouldn't come down to loopholes like if I send an email, I'm in Parliament. If I sent it printed it out, signed it and delivered it, I'm out of Parliament. So the act should go, but whether the Speaker has ruled correctly, because here's the thing, I actually believe Parliament should come under the Official Information Act.
Of course it should. Of course it should.
This is a fair one.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have this been decided in closed rooms.
No, it's ridiculous.
Robertson spent a couple of hours. Trust me, show us the letter, show us the emails, tell us what representations were made to try and recant this thing. So from transparency, from, as you say, enhancing the integrity of Parliament, total zero.
Well, just so I can read out the section that's relevant to people, because not a lot of people will be aware of that, and I certainly wasn't until I had, the misfortune to have that second glass of Tempranillo last night. But the section reads, the seat, and it's really clear, the seat of a member of Parliament to whom this section applies becomes vacant if the member of Parliament ceases to be a parliamentary member of the political party for which the Member of Parliament was elected. That seems explicit to me, David.
It is, but then it comes down to how do you notify the Speaker? And most of the focus in the past has been around the procedure for a party leader to trigger it. And I think I would be safe in saying if that law had been in place in the 90s, I could have imagined Mr. Bolger could well have looked at young Mr. Laws and thought, well, I just have to get a majority of caucus to say he's no longer a member of our parliamentary party and problem solved. So most of the time because it's been it's a terrible law because it gives party leaders too much power. But you've also had this thing where you can trigger it yourself. And on the face of it, she has triggered it herself.